On July 15, 1799, during French General Napoleon Bonaparte's invasion of Egypt, French soldiers discover the Rosetta Stone. The stone slab, made of black granodiorite, contains an ancient decree written in 3 scripts: ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, Demotic, and ancient Greek. It is one of the most important archaeological discoveries in history, providing the key to deciphering ancient Egyptian writings, as the ability to read those writings had been lost around the same time the Roman Empire fell in the 5th century AD. But the Rosetta Stone's value is not immediately clear. Scholars study it for years, unable to crack the code. Building on groundwork laid by others, Frenchman Jean-François Champollion finally solves the puzzle. He announces his breakthrough to the world in 1822, 23 years after the Rosetta Stone was rediscovered by those French soldiers. In the meantime, the Rosetta Stone had passed from French to British hands and is today one of the most prized exhibits in London's British Museum. I had the opportunity to see the Rosetta Stone, along with a host of other objects from all over the world, when Mrs. Lewis and I visited the British Museum in 2022. One of the highlights of our visit was when we overheard 2 people talking about what they were seeing in the museum's vast collection. One of them said, "So this museum is basically all the stuff we nicked from everybody." A pretty accurate statement. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1099, during the First Crusade, Christian European forces captured Jerusalem from Muslim Fatimids. In 1806, U.S. Army officer Zebulon Pike begins his expedition to explore the American Southwest. In 1815, 4 weeks after Waterloo, Napoleon Bonaparte surrenders to Britain aboard the HMS Bellerophon. In 1834, after 350 years, the Spanish Inquisition is abolished by Queen Regent Maria Cristina de Bourbon. In 1971, U.S. President Richard Nixon shocks the nation by announcing an upcoming visit to Communist China. In 1983, Nintendo releases the Family Computer, the company's first ever home video game console. In 2006, San Francisco-based podcasting company Odeo officially launches Twitter to the public. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. What was the code name of the first ever test of a nuclear weapon? Little Boy, Castle Bravo, Trinity, or Alamo Gordo? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right next time on Today in History. You made it through Today in History. Nice work. Now treat yourself. Click the video on the right for what happened yesterday in history. Still can't get enough? The link on the left's got the whole playlist buffet. Want to make history a daily habit? Click my face in the middle to subscribe.